Only 8% of total plastic waste in the United States in 2010 was used again and recycled. And that's according to the EPA.gov. Too much plastic and other waste is going into landfills in this country, and it needs to change. The Container Recycling Institute, CRI, estimates that 36 billion aluminum cans went into a landfill with an estimated scrap value of $600 million, which is according to the EPA.gov. 500 years from now, that styrofoam cup that you used this week or other styrofoam container will still be around, and Americans throw away 25 billion styrofoam cups every year. Americans also make more than 200 million tons of waste per year, which is enough to fill the Busch Stadium 2 times every day. Remember that fact I told you about, that scrap value of aluminum cans equaling $600 million? Well, in 20 years, that's $12 billion. And some estimates are that we may have to actually mine our own waste for resources in the future. But there's a way to change this. There are some plastics, PET, those have the number 1 on the bottom, they can be actually recycled into clothing, such as fleece jackets or blankets. And the HDPE plastic, which has the number 2 on the bottom of the container, that can actually be made into lawn chairs and other garden products. Europe has actually decreased the amount of waste sent into landfill in 2001, or since 2001. They have also increased the waste that is, quote, incinerated, composted, and recycled. So some of you might say that it's too hard to change, that you can't change your habits. But actually, even small things can make a big difference. Just making some small adjustments. Your actions can influence your neighbor's actions, and it goes on. You can start to recycle at home. You can reduce the amount of single-use containers that you use. You can even ask for a mug when you get a coffee at a cafe. And even that small change can make a difference. One action can make a difference. So imagine a world with lots of green grass and blue lakes that aren't polluted. People making an effort to think before they throw things away. New items being made from old items is actually the norm instead of an exception, like garden chairs and the fleece blankets that I told you about. Start first to recycle on a daily basis. Start to separate your waste from your recyclables. Find out how to do this by Googling your city to see what programs already exist. Avoid using styrofoam and other materials that are not able to be recycled. Carry a reusable mug with you or a water bottle to cut down on your daily waste. If you need to recycle something and you don't see a receptacle, carry it with you until you see one. Don't throw garbage into recyclable containers. All of these small things, even if you just did one, can make a difference, and we could be going in the right direction. By cutting down on the use of materials and recycling materials that we use, we can actually slow down heaps of garbage that we are currently accumulating. Participate in the recycling at your job, your school, and your community. Start programs where they don't exist. Start today. Remember, Google your city to see what you can do to start recycling right away. Designate a place in your house for recyclables so you can separate your recyclables from your waste. Carry your cans and bottles home with you if there's no place to recycle them. And stop using styrofoam and other things that aren't recyclable as much as possible. Thank you.